Welcome back to my channel Math School. In today's video, let us solve the example number 5 from chapter 2 triangles. In my previous videos, I have completed the theorem 2.1 to 2.5. Also, we have solved the example 1 to 4 and exercises 2.1 and 2.2. If you have not watched these videos, do find the link in the description box below or click the I button above. So now quickly let us begin with the video. Example number 5 from chapter 2 triangle says, observe the figure 2.30 and then find angle P. So this is the figure 2.30 and here they have given us two triangles, that is ABC and PRQ. So if you observe this figure, you can notice that sides of both the angles are given, that is AB, BC and AC sides are given, and similarly here RP, PQ and RQ side values are given, and also they have given us the angle A and angle B of triangle ABC. So we have to find this angle P. Here write down, we have find the angle P. If you observe here, there is no line parallel to any side of the triangle, so we cannot apply the basic proportionality theorem. So we have to apply the similarity theorems or criterias here. So as I explained you in the previous video, that is in example number 4, there are the similarity criterias are, the first one is angle criteria. Second one is for a given two triangles, to prove them to be similar, the three angles of these two triangles, if they are equal, then angle criteria will be applied. And also similarly, if two angles are also equal, then we can say that the two triangles are similar. So this property I didn't explain in my previous video, so please include this criteria also, that if any two angles are also equal, then the two triangles are said to be similar. So likewise we have side criteria also, where if one angle of both the triangles is equal, then the corresponding sides will also be equal. So this is SAS criteria. And the fourth one is side criteria, in which all the three sides of both the triangles will be in equal proportion. So here if you observe, the three sides of the triangles are given, so we can apply the side criteria, where the proportion of AB by RQ must be equal to AC by RP and BC by PR. AB by RQ must be equal to AC by PR, and that must also be equal to the third side proportion, that is BC by PQ. If the proportion of the three sides are equal, then we can say that the corresponding angles of these triangles are also equal, and hence the triangles will be similar. Okay, so this property we are going to apply in this example number 5. So since we have to find out the angle P, first of all let us find out whether the proportion of each side of both the triangles are equal or not. So here the value of all the three sides are given. So AB is 3.8. It is in decimal form. We will consider the side of the second triangle also, which is in decimal. So we will consider RQ here. Any one side of this triangle can be taken with any of these side of the second triangle. So we will take AB by RQ ratio and find out whether this ratio will be equal to other three sides ratio. Take first AB by RQ. So what is AB value given here? It is 3.8. So it is 3.8 divided by RQ value is 7.6. Since both the values are in decimals, we are taking these two sides, so that it is easy for us to simplify. So let us remove the decimal point here in the numerator and also the denominator if we remove. So no need to multiply with 10, as we are removing the decimal point from both the numerator and denominator. So we will get 38 divided by 76. So 38 one times, 38 two times, it is 76. So we will get the ratio as 1/2. So let us take this as equation 1. So similarly let us take the second ratio. Now let us take AC by RQ. So AC divided by RQ will be equal to, what is AC value? It is 3√3 and RQ is 6√3. So this √3 and √3 from the numerator and denominator will get cancelled. So this will be 3 one times, 3 2 times is 6. So we will get again 1/2 as the ratio. So let this be equation number 2. Now let us take the third side, that is BC by PQ. So BC by PQ ratio will be 6 divided by 12. Okay, 6 divided by 12. So 6 one time, 6 two times. Again we got the ratio as 1 by 2. So this will be equation number 3. Now you can notice that all the three sides ratio is equal. So by SSS criteria of similarity, we can say that the triangle ABC is similar to triangle PRQ, right? So write down from equations 1, 2 and 3 as the proportion of all the three sides of triangle ABC and triangle RPQ is same. Therefore, we can say that the triangle ABC is similar to triangle RPQ by SSS similarity criteria. If the triangle ABC is similar to triangle RPQ as the sides are of equal proportion, then also the corresponding angles will be equal. Okay, if two triangles are similar, we know that ratio of the sides of these two triangles is equal, as well as the corresponding angles are also equal. Therefore, write down the corresponding angles of similar triangles are equal. So from these two triangles, which are the similar triangles? Since we took the proportion of AB by RQ, so let us take the opposite angles of these two sides. Angle opposite to AB is angle C and angle opposite to RQ is angle P. So these two will be the corresponding angles. Similarly, the angle opposite to the side AC is B, and which was the other side RP, right? So angle opposite to these sides are B and Q. So these two corresponding angles are equal, angle B and angle Q, and similarly the angles opposite to the side BC and PQ, these two corresponding angles are equal. Okay, so whichever side we consider, the opposite angles must be taken as the corresponding angles to be equal. Here, since we have to find out the angle P, so we can write down that angle P is equal to angle C. So angle P is equal to angle C, that is the corresponding angle. Now since we have to find out angle P, which is equal to angle C, in the triangle ABC, if you observe, two of the angle values are given, that is angle A is 80 degrees and angle B is 60 degrees, whereas angle C value is not given. If we know the angle C, then angle C is equal to angle P, then we can also know the value of angle P, right? So you also must be knowing in triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. The sum of all the three angles is equal to 180 degree in a triangle, right? So we will add these three angles of a triangle and we will equate to 180 degree, and then we can find angle C. So what is angle A given as? It is 80, angle B is 60 degree plus angle C we don't know, we have to find out, that will be equal to 180. So angle C will be equal to 180. So let us send 80 plus 60 to the right hand side. Okay, so since it is plus 80, when it goes to the right hand side it will become minus 80. Similarly, plus 60 will become minus 60. So adding minus 80 and minus 60, you will have minus 80 and minus 60 will be 8 plus 6 is nothing but 14, that is minus 140 degrees. So 180 minus 140. So what is 180 minus 140? That is nothing but angle C will be equal to 40 degrees, right? Now since the angle P is equal to angle C and angle C we have found out that is equal to 40 degrees. Therefore we can say that angle P is also equal to 40 degrees. Right, this is what we had to find out in our question. Okay, so we had to find out the angle P value, which is equal to angle 40 degrees. So this is how we solve this example number 5. If you have any further doubts, please do comment me below in the comment section. In my next video, I'll be solving example number 6 from chapter 2 triangles. So till then, do like my video and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the bell button below to get the latest updates of my videos, as I'll be completing the whole syllabus for class 10th SLC Insert Math. And also do watch the related videos of this chapter shown on the screen. Thank you.